Yeah, we back. Yeah, we back. Now, today's going to be a quick video, very brief video. You know, I got to come in with my observations and my reflections. Now, a short time ago, I seen Tariq Nasheed had made a post on social media. He said this: a black man standing on business at the anti-ICE protest. Right now, of course, you know, the anti-ICE protest going on out in Los Angeles, I believe, you know, Trump deploying the National Guard, the Marines, et cetera, et cetera. The Mexican community over on the West Coast mobilizing against the government, things like that. Now, Tariq Nasheed posted this video of this individual with the caption, "A black man standing on business at the anti-ICE protest." Right now, when I see the caption, "A black man standing on business," I'm thinking he about to be dropping some knowledge. He about to be dropping some game. He about to hop on a microphone and release the flames, right? Something like this brother right here.
Think about it. In prisons, they don't roll with us. On the job sites, they don't hire us. In their homes, they don't want us dating their daughters. And in the courtroom, they often vote for policies against us. But my people want to cling to the few who march, like it erases the ones who mock. And before you say that's not all of them, ask one of your Mexican partners what mejora la raza means. It means to improve the race. But improve it how? By whitening it. By erasing blackness. Go on and sit with that for a minute.
Now, that was not the video that Tariq posted, right? But when I see the caption, "Black man standing on business," that's the type of content that I would expect to see, right? But this is the video that Tariq actually posted.
They're not black, they're Haitian. They're fucking Haitians. They're not fucking black, they're fucking Haitians. No, we ain't even doing history shit. We're talking about today. Every fucking Mexican ain't targeted. All these fucking Mexicans never gone through the shit that black folks went through. And they got the fucking nerve. And hold on. And they got the nerve to talk about they built this country. Those bitches wasn't here in the beginning.
All right, we back. Now, I just want to say Haitians don't got nothing to do with what's going on out in Los Angeles, right? That brother, I don't know what that brother going through. To be honest, it looked like he going through some trials and tribulations. But that's not even why I made this video, right? I made this video because I want to talk about the caption that Tariq, you know, put on the video. He said, "A black man standing on business." Right now, in today's video, I want to talk about the black male image, the image of the black man, right? So when I look at the brother, first thing I notice is the undersized Trump t-shirt. Now, Trump himself, like I said, Trump is the descendant of white immigrants. So if you're going off on Haitians and you wearing the t-shirt of a white immigrant, number one, you a goofy, right? Number two, I see the brother, he's not very well groomed. He hasn't got a haircut in several months. To be honest, it looks like he might be living on the street, to be real with you. It looks like a brother that was living on the side of the road and he just ambushed a gathering of some, you know, protesters, right? I could tell by the undersized Donald Trump t-shirt that the brother might be going through some trials and tribulations. He might be going through some things currently at the moment. And that's probably the real source of his frustration. Now, how did Tariq take a protest about Mexicans and somehow twist it into black on black tribalism? How did black on black tribalism come out of the Mexican protest? I'm trying to figure out the correlation. The Mexicans were the one that mobilized in Los Angeles. How the hell this dude on the side of the road, he's screaming at the top of his lungs going off about some Haitians. And then Tariq Nasheed took the video and said, "This is the black man standing on business." First of all, brother, we got to talk about the black male image. As black men, we have to make sure that not only in our personal lives, but as a collective, we maintain and we promote a positive image of the black man, right? When you say this is a black man and you present us an individual who's disheveled, who's not well groomed, who looks like he hasn't taken a shower in a few days, he's overweight and his clothes are undersized, this is not the image of the black man that you should be promoting if you have any level of intelligence. Like when it comes to me, if I come across a video, you could be on the video spitting knowledge, spitting facts, but if you're on the video disheveled, if you look like you're not well groomed, if you look like you don't take care of yourself and you're depressed and you ain't been, you know, taking care of yourself, I'm not gonna post it on my platform because you're not embodying a positive image of the black male, right? You're not embodying a positive black male image. So you could have been saying the most profound rhetoric that I ever heard, but if you do not have a solid presentation of the black man, I'm not gonna promote it on my platform, right? What comes out of your mouth, the presentation got to match what comes out of your mouth. But in this case, Tariq Nasheed took a guy who, number one, wasn't even dropping no fire, right? Like the first brother was dropping fire, right? And you notice he didn't bring in no black on black tribalism into the mix, right? He stayed right on topic. The true issue we have with certain groups is the anti-blackness that is inherent in their culture, where they don't even treat their own black compatriots with respect, right? So that's what we address. Now, this guy on the side of the road screaming about some Haitians, and he looked like he just came out the homeless shelter. This is not the image of the black man that you should want to promote, right? So when you caption your videos, the black man, listen, when you say that, you better make sure that you are presenting a positive image at all times. And like I said before, my man is wearing a Donald Trump t-shirt. Donald Trump, he's a white immigrant booty scratcher. His family was not here during the Civil War. His family was not here during the colonial period. His family was not here during the days of the 13 colonies. His family was not here when the British colonial troops were marching on the American Continental Army, right? His family was not here back in those days. He is a recent arrival. He is a recent import from Europe, right? So you cannot be telling me that you standing on business, but you're wearing the shirt of a white immigrant and you screaming to the sky about some Haitians and you look like you don't even take care of yourself or go to the barbershop. Brother, this is not a black man standing on business. This is a black man going through trials and tribulations. This is a black man that is in need of assistance. This is a black man who's been through some things and needs some therapy, and he probably has a story to tell. But this is not a black man standing on business, right? This is a black man going through trials and tribulations. And first things first, I really want to know, how did Haitians get inserted into the conversation? Like I said, man, this is not a black man standing on business. The Haitians did not ask nobody for assistance, did not ask nobody for camaraderie. We already know, like it's always been for centuries, we got to stand alone. We got to eat that. Whatever happens, we got to take that, right? And even if we did need assistance, do you think this brother right here on the side of the road that looked like he probably in need of some spare change, do you think that he has any power and capacity to bring any assistance to the Haitian people while he raging on the side of the road about some Haitians? What can this brother really do for the Haitian people? Can we be for real? You talking about the black man standing on business. This brother look like he don't even got a house to go to at night to lay his head, bro. There's no business to be stood on, my brother. He looked like the basic necessities of life are not even being fulfilled, right? The basic necessities of life: shelter, food, what's the other basic necessities? Hygiene. He has not even accomplished the basic necessities of life, but he is raging to the sky about some Haitians. What is the Haitian population in Los Angeles? First things first, right? It's probably like 17 Haitians in the whole state, and my brother raging about some Haitians with a Donald Trump t-shirt that he probably hasn't washed in several weeks. Like I said, Tariq, you got to stop playing with the black male image. Like I said, you an agent. Like I said, you trying to insert black on black tribalism when the Mexicans is the ones going off. That don't got nothing to do with nothing. And then on top of that, in front of your audience of hundreds of thousands of people, you said this is a black man, right? A black man. The honorable title of a black man, you have bestowed it upon this peasant. Right, upon this bottom feeder. You have bestowed the honorable title of a black man upon this individual who looks like he's homeless and suffering from mental health issues. Trust me, where I work is right around the corner from a homeless shelter. I run into a lot of characters every single day. I see things that you would not believe that'll really make you scratch your head. And trust me, if I tell you the things I see on a daily basis, and when I see guys like this, he reminds me of individuals I see every single day, right? Guys who be living by the dumpster, sleeping by the dumpster. Guys who, you see them walking down the block in the same clothes every single day. Guys who, hey brother, you got some spare change? Listen, I see guys like this every single day. Brother, he's not mad at Haitians. He got his own personal demons and trials and tribulations he's going through, and he's just raging on the side of the road. And Tariq Nasheed is trying to stoke tensions amongst different ethnic groups of blacks by saying this is a black man standing on business. This is not a black man standing on business. This is a brother going through hardships and he's downtrodden. That's what it is. My well wishes and condolences out to him, but he got some misplaced pain that he's trying to, launch against other blacks while he got a t-shirt of a white man draped across his back. Listen, that brother going through it, man. And I hope he comes out of it on the other side a better man. But at the end of the day, brother, the Haitians are not the reason why you on the side of the road looking like you haven't got a haircut since last year. Come on, my brother. It ain't that. Tariq Nasheed, stop playing with the image of the black man. This is not a black man. This is a brother who is disheveled and down bad. Anyways, man, it's your boy Never Card. That's the lane back in the Billy. Yes, indeed. Cash app in the description. Support the Patreon NTD1814 and gain access to several videos that have never been uploaded on YouTube. Link in the description. Pinned comment at the top. Support the album Sahel 1816. Go to my homepage. Go to my playlist section. And I'm gone. Peace. Told me she loved me and said that it's real. So independent, ain't signing no deal. Feel like a king and I'm up at Cap Henry. I'm in the citadel, top of the hill. Trying to run up but we let off a cannon. Secret location, I'm keeping it sealed. You ain't retaliate, Franco Medina. Came to the country and he got killed. You ain't retaliate, Rafi Mans. Thought you was loyal, thought you was real. Didn't even wanna come pick up the body. Had your man locked up, he died in the cell. Up at the palace, I'm throwing a party. Right on the south and I'm giving them hell. And my little shorty, she looking exotic. African features, she casting a spell. Run to the check like I work on my fitness. Wake up each morning and handle my business. Said that she love me, she want my genetics. Wanna get married and make it official. Wanna get married and have all my babies. Up in the city, I'm riding Mercedes. Up in the city, they treat me like royalty. Feeling like Dolph, talking about lords. Spreading my wings and I had to get fly. Up at the top, an incredible vibe. Came from the bottom, I'm up in the sky. Gave one look and said, baby, you fine. Wake up each morning and handle my business. They just be talking, you see me, I live. Ride on my enemies, sounding like thunder. 1804, got that shit in my spirit. 1804 when I step in the building. 1804, and that's word of my mother. Rock my women and die for my brother. Never gon' fall when I'm deep under pressure. Tell them we back and they better accept it. Move like a king, every step is divine. Ride on my enemies with no exception. Taking revenge and I'm taking what's mine. Pour up a drink and it's time that we toast. Watching my back, keep my enemies close. Only the family, I stick with my brothers. Cannons position outside of the coast. Heavy artillery for the protection. Move like a general, stick to the code. Feel like a king when I'm up in the north. Beautiful women, they trying to get chose. Launch an invasion all over the south. Capture the capital with all my woes. Look at my energy and my demeanor. Dripping that ice and that's head of my toes. Lately I'm flexing all on the Americans. Flexing my muscle on missing my road. Just got a carriage just coming from London. Boy, that shit cash, I ain't taking no loans. Boy, that shit cash, that's fresh on the boat. Enemy know I got millions in gold. Enemy know I got choppers and cannons. How did I do it? They can't understand it. How did I do it? It's cause I'm relentless. Call me King Harry, my name is cemented. Call me King Harry, I'm up in the palace. Call me King Harry, I'm raising the status.